My husband calls me his ugly old lady and didn't understand why it bothered me until 2 days ago. My husband Eric had always been a jokester, and it's one of the things I fell in love with. But over the years, the jokes became meaner. He started calling me his old ball and chain when his buddies were around. He'd pat my stomach and say, "Expanding again this year?" Or tell his coworkers how some people aged like fine wine and how unfortunately I was aging like cheese. They'd laugh, but their faces would always look just as uncomfortable as mine. Then last week, during my birthday dinner with his parents, Eric raised his glass and stood up to toast me. "To my beautiful wife," he said, and for a second my heart lifted. Then he grinned and added, "My adorably ugly old lady, happy birthday. Here's to another year. Only a few more until I get to collect that life insurance policy, right?" Everyone at the table laughed nervously. I felt my heart sink in disappointment. "You know your joke really went too far this time," I told him in the car later. "Actually, all of your jokes lately have been nothing but mean, and I don't appreciate it." I fought back tears as I explained how much his words hurt, how every joke chipped away at my confidence, how I didn't recognize myself anymore because I'd started to believe the things he said about me. He pulled up on the side of the road and stared at me for a long moment before saying, "Babe, are you serious? You're being dramatic over nothing. It was just light teasing. You know me, but I've also been telling you for weeks how much I didn't like your jokes," I said quietly. "Well, it's not like they're lies. You are getting older, and it doesn't help that you've been letting yourself go ever since we had kids. Can't you just do what most people do and let it go in one ear and out the other?" he suggested. That's when I realized he'd never understand, not unless he felt it himself. The next morning, I opened up about the situation to our family and friends. His sister stayed quiet for a long time before admitting, "I've been watching him do this to you for years. You deserve better, and we'll help him see that." She started it off casually the next time she met with my husband. "Hey Eric, I noticed your hair's been thinning. Don't worry, bald is attractive. On some people," she said. I watched Eric touch his head, forcing his smile. Then during his golf game, Eric's best friend called him his little punching bag, mentioning how hard it was constantly beating him in each match. This time, Eric got annoyed and told him to back off. His friend just grinned and patted his back. "Come on,